How can I help?
Well, I want to try to stop smoking.
That's quite a decision.
Well, it is because I've been smoking all my life. And I've given up a couple of times before, but it hasn't. I think both lasted exactly 2 months for some reason.
Right.
And then one time I think I'd forgotten that I'd stopped when somebody offered me one, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I can't remember why I started again, but I really, 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 really do want to stop.
Right.
And I just don't know if I don't know how to do it really.
Okay. So cigarettes have been your friend for many, many years.
Yeah.
And you've got some concerns about your smoking.
Well, there's various things,
Tell me.
I suppose. The main thing that's happened recently is a very happy thing, and that is that I've become a grandma for the first time.
Right.
Which is completely and utterly thrilling. I mean, it's
Right.
almost better than being a mother,
Right.
because you just get to do the fun bits.
Yeah.
And she's only 6 weeks old, but I want to be around to see her graduating or grown up and becoming a fantastic young woman.
Right, and so what's different this time is that you've turned this corner in your life where you've seen something really beautiful and small and precious, and you want to be there part of its life.
Definitely. And, I want to be able to be fit enough to play with her when she's older and, be a proper granny.
And so you've got concerns about the effect of smoking on your health.
Yeah, definitely. And
about what?
Well, I just know it's a stupid thing to do. It's really bad for you. It's very expensive. Right. And yet I keep on doing it. Right. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, and so you haven't come down here wanting a lecture about the ill effects of smoking.
I know all about it.
So
good.
You know about the money and you feel that, and you know about the health and you feel that. But what's quite new for you is feeling the beauty of this little one coming into life and wanting to be there.
I suppose she'd just give me a bit of a kick, a bit of incentive to do something about it now. Yeah. It's a good time.
And that had you coming down here this morning to sort this out?
Yes. Yeah, it did.
Can I ask you about how confident you feel about succeeding?
Well, not terribly, just because I've failed before,
Yeah. Okay. Although I noticed that you stayed off for a while, so I'm reluctant to kind of call that a failure, but could I ask you this? Could I ask you to give me a number? Say from 1 to 10, how confident you are about stopping this time.
Blimey, I don't know. Maybe about a 3 or something.
Okay. And why not a 0 or a 1?
I don't know. I suppose because I'm here, because I've kind of started, I feel like I've started on the first step, if you like.
And so you've got up this morning and taken that step, which has required quite a lot of effort, energy and confidence to do that.
I suppose I have, yes.
And what would be really helpful for you to get that number up from 3 to 4, 5 and 6? What's gonna really help your confidence?
I suppose just having a bit of backup, a bit of, but I don't know what's on offer. That's the thing. I feel as though I can't do it on my own, which makes me feel stupid as well, because I feel as though I don't have enough willpower.
Right.
So it would depend. I mean, what is there on offer really?
There are things on offer, and you've had the courage to come down and say, I want some support. Can you tell me what kind of support there is? And I'm happy to go through a couple of options with you.
Okay, yeah, I'm up for anything.
Referral to the smoking cessation team.
Okay.
Can be quick, can be brief. I can introduce you. Then there are a number of options. Individual counselling, group meetings. Not for you.
No, I wouldn't have the confidence to speak in a group.
In a group, yeah. I mean,
but 1-to-1 is fine. Yeah. That's fine.
You do really well 1-to-1, and that might be something that you'd go for there.
Okay.
Yeah. Groups not so much. And then there's smoking cessation aids, nicotine replacement aids that can be prescribed for you, and that's more or less the 3 options available.
Well, It's like nicotine patches, is it?
That's
and it
one of
gradually
them.
weans you off.
It's one of them.
Okay, yeah, I think that might be the thing for me, because otherwise it's just like...
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're jumping off a cliff into an abyss here. You want
just
support.
know I'm not going to manage it if I do it that way. So nicotine patches and maybe a bit of counselling would be really useful.
Okay. And then finally, I'm here. Okay?
Thank you.
All else fails, you knock on the door.
Thank you. Thanks.